Radio check.
Well, I can hear you on Discord.
Yeah, that's what I want.
Okay, fair enough.
What you can also do on SkyDemon, print it over Wi-Fi, print your plug. Then, because technically you shouldn't follow the SkyDemon, you should actually follow distance and stuff on your plug.
Yeah. Just reinstalling it, standby. Version 4. Cool. Starting up.
Cool, I'm just doing them through my checks. From memory, I'm not bothering with a checklist, I'm just doing it from memory.
Oh, for the next time as well, Matt, one thing I did have a little bit of difficulty once I was up in the front was that ATC was louder than you.
Yeah, we can change that.
Yeah, I want to just have it so I can set it next time that the your voice is a little bit more overpowering in ATC, because then when you tell me to shut up, I can hear you, because a couple of times I couldn't hear you because obviously then the ATC chat is louder.
Oh, okay.
But other than that, sweet.
Not getting engine sounds off my aircraft for some reason.
What call sign are you taking, or registration?
Golf Bravo November Romeo Golf. That's the one I was flying. That's that's the the blue one that's there. That's the only one I've got. I've got it repainted on here and everything.
Okay.
You could take Golf Bravo Rob Papa or Golf Oscar
Yeah.
Charlie. Golf Oscar Charlie Tango uniforms are other Warrior if you're flying a Warrior. 114750 is Goodwood as well, just so you got it.
Yeah, copy.
You won't need it till later, but to use it to get into runway 14 roughly, it'll help you if you've got it on tuned 140 as well.
Yeah.
Then if you want a secondary one, you could put, to get back, you could put on your nav 2, 111.9 is Bryce. Takan. You won't get any kind of bearing off it. You only get a distance.
Yeah.
Oh, actually no, you will get a bearing off it in flight sim because it doesn't simulate Takans very well. So it just acts like a VOR for you.
Yeah. Oh well.
386 is Bryce Norton's ADF or NDB as well. Not NDB, sorry. ADF or what's it called on the ground? No, it's an NDB that finds it. Or is it? Ah, whatever it's called. ADF. It's 386. 0386.0.
Right, jumping back in. Pilot up and running. Alright, what's your Sky Demon stuff?
One second, let me mute the stream. Actually, I'll just send you it. One second. There you go. Sign in. Don't make any changes to anything on there at all. Just let it do whatever it wants. Just access the flight plans, basically.
Yeah.
Right, have you got the app open?
Yes.
Let me know when you're logged in.
Yeah, I have.
Okay, once you've got it logged in, top left, click route, open.
Yep.
You got one there that's Bryce Norton's Chichester.
Yes.
Should be saved very recently. Click that one.
Yep.
Speedbird 645 descending, flight level 150.
Once that's done, click top right, go flying.
Oh, yes.
And use X-plane.
Where does it say explain?
Okay, in that case, go settings. Third party devices.
Stand by. Trying to find the settings.
Little cog top left.
See, I don't have a cog on the top left. Maybe I... This is an old iPad as well.
Oh, dude. I'm phoning you, bye.
voice activation, so I'm hearing it all on my thingy.
Speedbird 645 descending, flight level 70.
Oxford traffic, Golf Bravo Yankee Hotel Juliet, base downwind left runway 19.
All sorted?
All sorted.
Let you do your fuel and that, but I'm pretty much ready to go. Connected to Vatsim yet?
No, just doing it now.
There you go. Hello.
Hello. See ya.
You're on 122.8.
Not yet, somebody. Go on, call out.
Your push to talk's the same, isn't it?
Same as what?
I don't know, 'cause I thought when you transmitted then it came up on the 122.8 as well, but I don't know.
I know because Discord at the minute's open mic and
Oh, okay. Enter traffic Golf Bravo November Romeo Golf PA28 taxiing runway 26 hard. Also, the runway's not this long anymore. It starts here. They got rid of the bit before because I don't. This is where all those works are. Don't know what they're
yeah.
doing. Don't know what they're doing, but yeah, it actually starts where I am now. Inside traffic Golf Romeo Golf taking off 26 hard for right hand circuit.
Inside traffic Golf Bravo Papa taxi into Holshot for runway 26 right. 26 hard.
I'm just gonna have to hear you twice, I guess.
2 seconds, let me put you on this.
And saying traffic Golf Bravo Papa is lining up, taking off from 26 hard.
I'll just join you on the departure, mate. 2400 RPM for the cruise. We're 3,000 feet on the QNH, yeah? You airborne, yeah? Ah,
Yeah,
visual.
that one.
Yeah, visual. Join him. Climbing to 3,000, yeah?
Yeah, copy.
Max power 80 knots for the climb.
Hola, Estancia Lima.
In these at 2400 RPM, you should get about 105 knots. It's amazing how foreign it feels flying this aircraft in sims as opposed to real. There's like no feedback really, it's all visual feedback. What speed you at?
Oh, sorry, just passing 2,150. And speed's just over 80 knots.
Roger, I'm a little bit faster, climbing a bit slower. I'm behind so I can see you. 11475. I've got 68 miles. I've picked it up. We didn't get it until a bit after when we were on our way yesterday. But this is the sim, so it's literally, it's digital. It's as soon as you're outside its range, it's gone. As soon as you're inside, it's there. Not like a real radio wave that actually has issues with real world problems. I feel quite cool that you're doing the exact route we did yesterday. That's pretty much what the skies look like outside as well. I'm really hoping my GoPro sticky mount bits come before I leave at 4. Oh, did you go through a thermal as well? Yeah, you need to press your button if you've put it on.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, after I've spoken for like 2 minutes to myself, I realise. I'm leveling 3,000. QNH, what does that look like? 1028-ish?
Yep, copy.
And I'm going to reduce to 2400 RPM. What's your speed?
About 98 knots at the moment. That's what it's giving me at 2400.
Yeah, roger. Have you adjusted the fuel to be about
Yeah.
60% fuel in each tank plus you weighing it? I've got me as 80 kilos.
Yeah, put me down to 56 because that's what I am.
Okay,
Ish.
cool. And you got active sky on?
Yeah.
Right. I'm getting about 115 knots at the minute, but I'm in a slight descent approaching you. You sure you're... Oh, there you go. I'm slightly above 2400 at the minute, but that's because I'm high speed descending. What's your speed at now?
Somebody? Speed is, yeah, still about 98 knots.
It's a bit slow. What are you flying?
There's the P8 Warrior 2 from Just Flight.
Definitely the Warrior, not the Cherokee.
Yeah, it's definitely the Warrior.
Oh, okay. It's strange our indicated airspeeds are so different with the same RPM. Was that your indicated airspeed, yeah? Where are you getting that airspeed? Press push to talk.
Oh my god, sorry. Oh, my airspeed indicator right in front of me.
Oh, okay. God knows why our speed's so different. We had this last time
Ground
as well.
speed I got 105 knots.
Yeah, I'm getting about 120. I'll reduce my power.
What model are you flying with? Because let me get yours, and then we're equal next time.
The Just Flight Warrior 2.
So you all got the same aircraft as me then?
Yeah, should do. Got your flap up and everything, yeah?
Yeah, flaps up and everything, yeah.
Active skies on real world, were they, yeah?
That's correct.
Okay. Because about 2200 RPM, I can get the same speed as you.
Well, let me increase mine anyway, because obviously we were going a little bit faster, weren't we?
Yeah. And you know, where did you go? Did you go? Oh, you're following the same flight plan as me. So you cut the corner, naughty boy.
Yeah, because I haven't been looking at Skydim. I've been trying to get obviously this nonsense sorted out.
Ah. Don't worry about it. You do whatever, and then tell me what speed you get, and I'll adjust.
Right, at 2500, I'm getting about 110 indicated,
Okay.
and 118 on the ground speeds.
Okay, cool.
Overhead boys making a left-hand turn.
Roger. I mean, the visuals aren't too dissimilar to what we were seeing yesterday. Got Farringdon. Yeah, that's Farringdon just right at the nose. That'd be the departure point usually. What you need to do if you were just making a sim purely for VFR flying, you wouldn't bother with any of the big airports. You'd just use all the UK 2000 stuff or Orbix stuff, and then you just you use True Earth, Great Britain. I've already got them all.
Yeah.
And then it'd look a lot like, well, it'd look almost the same. Should look extremely like it because it's photo-based scenery as well as what we're doing. You see in the NOTAM in front of us, though. It's paragliding scheduled surface to 2,600 in front of us, about 5 miles.
Oh yeah.
Seeing that? Cool. So.
A little bit high coming down.
Cool. Are you just easing it down rather than powering it down?
Yeah.
Cool. So Newbury is the next waypoint. I don't know if you'll see Greenham Common. Hopefully it looks a bit like what it should look. Then it's Popham.
I mean, hopefully we should see the common. It's be a pretty big enough space.
Yeah, hopefully. What I would like in this model is that Garmin crap at the right to be replaced with at least a 430. Get rid of the autopilot that's on the left. If you could customise a cockpit, it'd be better.
Oh yeah.
There's only a limited amount of GPSs you can put in it, I think. Should have flown out of Denham, we could have talked to Heathrow Tower. Hey bud.
Don't think we would have been with Heathrow there, would we?
Oh, did you just have a jump in your sim?
I think it did, yeah. I've just got you just behind
Yep.
me, in front of you now.
Yeah. You might talk to Tower, just let them know you're taking off. Well, you'd talk to Denham Radio, I guess. If they weren't on, you'd be advised you'd want to listen into Heathrow, possibly, at the same time.
No, we never listened to Heathrow at all. The only thing we had to do was make sure we didn't go above 1,000 feet, so we're in their controlled, in their Class D airspace
Oh,
for the immediate
Class A
surrounding of the air,
airspace.
or Class A. So I meant to say, pardon me.
Oh, okay. Oh, hitting a sink here.
Yeah, I've got a bit of bumpiness here now.
It's harder in the sim, especially in 2D, to maintain a decent trim, because the picture just doesn't seem to sit. It's constantly needing retrimming.
Oh yeah.
Where you are now, you're back and left.
Yeah, that's correct. Yeah, definitely so much easier to trim the aircraft in real life.
I wonder what it's loading. Probably Southampton or something. Oh, there you are. You're there. Wanted, you're just coming over now on the left.
Yep.
Another sim jump for me. God knows what's loading. Something in the distance. I guess it is quite cool using the Sky Demon. You can actually, even with Vatsim, fly very realistically. You've just got to actually fly the aircraft realistically, or try and fly as realistically as possible at the same time.
Yeah, exactly.
Just realised I didn't actually set my transponder to on. It is now. Did cut off the left wingtip where the power station is.
The aircraft is speed 7 Delta, establish to the left runway 09 left, it is indicated the pattern.
We'll have to go once we've landed in Goodwood, because I just gotta do the shop quick before I prep for later.
Yeah, that's cool, mate.
So because I'm now taking the guy up for his flight and then his kids for the second flight, I've just charged him a full taco hour because it's going to cost me more than that anyway, with landing fees and stuff. So
Yeah.
although I worked out, I have only done 3 landings at Enstone. There'll be one when I got there, one when we landed back there, and it'll be one when I land back there later. So I'm not paying 35 quid, I'll pay 30 quid. I don't need the unlimited landings, it's 3 landing fees and 1 overnight.
Yeah.
Which is 42 quid, we'll see if they'll call it 40 quid, it's just easier that way, isn't it?
Oh yeah.
To be fair, our club uses Enstone a lot for unlimited circuits and stuff.
All that business you bring to them.
What speed you getting now? I'm only getting about 100 knots.
Yeah, same for me.
If you look on your Sky Demon, it should give you a wind indication somewhere. It usually does. Might not at the minute. You can see why I use it though. Or you see why we use it in general, because obviously you also get aircrafts appearing on there. There you go, that's Newbury coming up. I think, yeah, you can make out where Greenham Common's supposed to be. Slightly to the left on the other side. To me it looks similar.
Oh yeah.
Frame rates you getting, by the way? I'm getting 40s, 50s. Oh, what's it? High setting.
Yeah, around about the 30, 25 to 30.
Getting little jumps, because we're obviously getting close to some bigger airfields now. You want to duck in to Popham runway 21? Just interested to see how well it's modelled, see if it's got any uphill slope on here.
You can do, Matt.
Ah, saying that, I think I've got Orbix Popham. You won't have it, will you? Yours will be normal. I might go into there and just see. Up to you.
Sorry, Matt, say again. I just had my mum chatting away.
Yeah, I'm gonna drop in runway 21 at Popham just to touch and go, just to see. The runway's got an upslope on the Orbix scenery.
Yeah, copy.
I'm going max power and just not overspeeding the engine with speed. Yeah, I could tell. I can tell where Green and Common's supposed to be down there. I bet Orbix True Earth would be awesome if I didn't use this for mainly civvy flying, because Orbix True Earth has such incompatibility issues with so many add-on airports. That's why I don't use any of the Orbix True Earths anymore, because it was just too much hassle installing the airports.
Yeah.
But it is good if you would just VFR flying. It's a shame that I can't install a second version of the sim just for VFR flying. I guess I could always install P3D version 4 and literally just put all the True Earth Englands in there and just this aircraft, because that's literally all I'd need.
Yeah.
That's a thought actually. But then, I don't know if I get better or worse performance in version 4 or not. I think I get better performance in version 5. But if I'm only flying this and there's no big airports, then I guess I wouldn't, maybe not notice it. Oh, what you can also do, if you click where it says height on the top bar, where it says altitude on the top bar of Sky Demon, you can change it to height, which gives you above ground level. Obviously, in these planes we only use height, but sorry, we use altitude. But height's good if you need a quick reference to how far above the ground you are.
Okay, copy.
But it's GPS based. Obviously, on here it's reliable because the sim's passing it the data, but in real world it's based on how good the GPS is doing. And height's not that reliable on GPS.
Really?
No, of course it's not. Not the GPS that we use for Sky Demon. On a commercial aircraft, maybe it's a bit more reliable, but on these kind of things, it's not reliable enough. You need a fair few satellites to get the height exact.
Yeah.
Remember,
I was saying that though, GPS is more supposed to be for positioning, isn't it, rather than in altitudes.
Yeah, that's the thing. When we going up next then, Steve? Come on. Hey, when's our next flight?
Oh, I keep doing it without the stupid thing. I have to be careful now. Watch out, because obviously I might be with a huge bill for the car.
Oh. Well, let's hope it's not, and then when we go flying.
Whenever we next can.
Nice. Next month? Let's see about your bill, but next month.
Could well be. Maybe.
Oh, not that far. I'm going to position for 2-1 straight in final. You just going to do a bump and go as well or not?
Yeah, can do. Whereabouts are you currently?
Descending just past your right to left, I think.
Let's see, yeah.
Just max power, just keeping the RPM just under, but descending using that. And then we'll cut the power straight off. Remember your carb heat. Remember you need carb heat. Less than 2000 RPM. It's definitely going to be thermally today. I mean, if it's thermally in sim, it's going to be thermally in real world. Just gotta watch the OD and mats. 1400 to 3400. If you're going to clip them, but you shouldn't have to go inside it to get on finals. Elevation's 550. Should you want to wind 550 feet on your altimeter?
Copy.
That way you've got above field elevation, about 1,000 feet above field at the minute. 3.1 miles away. Look at the bloody field. It's off to the right of my nose. Oh, it's there. That's it there, isn't it? I think. Power's coming back, trimming out. Popping traffic, Golf Bravo November Romeo Golf 10 finals, runway 21, touch and go.
Popping traffic, Golf Bravo Bravo Papa Papa is on final for me to land. C4 number 2, traffic, visual the traffic in front.
Oh, nice. I have got an upward slope just like real life. It's runway 21 by the way, but don't matter too much. No, I don't think many people mind. A little bit fast on finals I am. Popping traffic, Golf Romeo Golf Airborne off 2-1. I'm going to do a right hand turn to get back all the way around en route. The sim makes you use so much rudder in a turn that you don't need. Yeah, on the slip ball. It wants so much rudder from you that in reality you wouldn't use that much rudder. Well, there you go.
No.
I've turned all the way around en route. Climbing at 80, back to 3000. Now what we can actually do, you can pretty much fly on the VOR now, because the track to Goodwood is 136 and the runway track's 140. So if you've got 140 on your VOR, you might as well just fly the track. It'll get you there, and it'll get you on the runway.
Yeah, copy.
One thing that never happens as well in the sim, your DI doesn't get misaligned.
Yeah.
What we got, 26 miles. We actually use this exact model on the club simulator.
I do, yeah.
Yeah. We'll go on runway 14, it's the longest. You filed a flight plan, didn't you?
VFR flight plan.
Yeah, you don't need to file any.
Yeah, true.
Even on Vatsim, they don't enforce a VFR flight plan. You don't need it. But I only know because I just looked at Vatsim just to see us. So I'm tracking about 130. I'm going to track about 140, I think. That accounts for the wind. It's going to be funny when I upload this to YouTube. It's the exact same flight as the one we just did. Real world.
Well, barring the touch and go at Poppy.
Oh yeah, barring that, yeah, that would have cost us £10, so.
Saying that, just pretend that was the spiral descent.
Yeah, there you go, yeah. You just can't do it properly either you can't do a proper spiral descent in sim. It doesn't know what you're trying to do. There's not enough input on the, like, it doesn't put the wind on the control surfaces and stuff properly.
No, exactly.
Lost you, by the way, where are you?
I am just 3 miles northeast of Poppy.
Oh, okay. So you're going north again, are you?
No,
How are you northeast of Popham?
I meant southeast. Sorry, pardon
Oh,
me.
southeast. Okay. That makes more sense. Probably about, what height are you at?
At 3002, just descending again.
Ah, okay. I don't know if I'm in front of you or behind you. How far you got on Goodwood?
Goodwood, 22 miles.
Cool, you're getting that off the VOR off your Skydim.
VOR.
Okay. Cool, I'm 2 miles ahead of you then. Throttling back to 2400 RPM, looking for 110 again. What's good about Skydemon as well? You'll notice that's you. You got an open mic? I could hear myself on Unicom then.
Oh, no, sorry. Yeah, I was just. It's the same button as my rudder trim.
Ah. Yeah, if you look on Skydemon, when it thinks you're heading for a runway, it gives you like a weird little approach path, green thing.
Oh yeah.
Obviously
Have a look.
can't be used, but yeah. God, this is going slower now. Does yours have a roll right tendency?
Yeah.
Cool. Switch into the right tank, see if we can burn some out of there. That's what I should have been doing. Burn the opposite tank to where your most weight is. So you see how we just missed the Southampton 2500 airspace?
Yeah.
Yeah. That's one you gotta watch. bloody thermal's pushing me up. That's the sim as well, because it's so on and off with its dynamics. The thermal will just push and push and push until you leave the thermal. When in reality it doesn't push anywhere, and then there you go, I've just had the buffet from leaving the thermal. In reality you don't get that. It doesn't push you up like that. We're not a glider. It's not a high lift wing. Yeah, watching the video of my endstone landing we did, I definitely hit some kind of sink or lost some kind of lift because my speed was on. Because if you look at the GPS speed, I know you can't see the indicated airspeed, but it's just about exactly what it should be. And it did. You can see like that it was losing height, but nothing had changed.
Yeah, exactly.
So I think I hit sink. I think that aircraft's ultra sensitive as well with the stall warning. Sometimes you'll get the stall warning if you get a buffet while you're cruising along at like 90 knots. So the fact that it went off just before landing as well, it's a bit sensitive, and it doesn't really matter if it goes off on landing. I don't think it was a hard landing anyway.
No, it's not saying it was hard. I mean, it could have been, obviously, if it was a lot more controlled, like your Goodwood approach, you know, the weather wasn't so bumpy, you'd have, you know, I know you would have had a nice smooth touchdown on the concrete surface. It was just like, you know, like you said, we had that little bit of variable wind from right to left a little bit, and then because you remember when you went to, you had the updraft first, didn't you?
Yeah,
So
we
then
had an updraft.
then the downdraft come down. That's when you
Yeah.
then hit the power to stop the
Yeah.
rate of descent. Then you pulled up, and that's when you got the first stall. Because that's when I heard it. I first looked, I glanced over at the airspeed indicator, and I looked, and it was like, well, we're not at stall speeds.
Yeah. Flew more than safe though, more than safe. There was nothing dangerous at any point. I could have gone around if I decided, but I had it under control. So how far out are we? 10 miles. Come on. How far out are you now?
12 miles.
Yeah, cool. I think we're about 2 miles from each other, and I'm slightly left of the 140 radial. So it's probably going to be green on here because, oh, I don't know, unless it simulates a summer colour. I'm 7 miles. This must be the ridge line. You know, we crossed a ridge line about what, 4 or 5 miles, maybe 6 miles out, didn't we?
Yeah.
I think that's what I'm coming up to now. I'm quite high, so. Just started descending. 6 miles. Yeah, got visual on the field. It does have sort of a colour to it as well. Goodwood traffic, Golf Bravo November Romeo Golf. On finals, 5 miles, runway 14 to land. I think doing this in real life means that on Vatsim they'll be pleasantly surprised, the controllers, as long as they know how it's done in real life with a pilot who can actually do it.
Oh yeah.
So I don't know if you know the speeds, but flaps, any flaps is 65 final approach speed, or a clean is 70.
Copy.
Best glide speed 75 knots, but you want 65 when you're on finals, like proper finals. You can go to 75 until you're like a couple of miles out. Brakes, undercarriage, mixture, fuel, landing lights, carb, heat, and we're secure. Trim for 75 there, about there. Trim up a little bit for 65. Oh, and did you remember to wind that 500 back on, or press B?
Oh, I never reset. I never changed it in the first place.
Ah, okay. Give a traffic Golf Romeo Golf short finals. Romeo 14.
Good for traffic, Golf Bravo Bravo Papa Papa is 4 mile final, runway 24 to 14 to land.
Go traffic Golf Bravo November Romeo Golf, vacating Romeo 14. Remember, trim it for the speed and then use power to keep the keep going and descend if you need to. I look good.
I did on my ends.
Yeah, I look good. I'm gonna park by the tower.
Good with traffic, Golf Papa vacated by move on 4.
Very nice.
Good little flight.
Oh yeah. Had the same sense of time. Doesn't feel that long, that 40
Yeah.
minutes.
Cool. Right, I'll catch you later.
Yeah, cool. Catch you, mate. Take care.
Right.
Have a good one. Bye bye.